Just finished the exterior inspection of the vehicle. What I'll do is run a quick video here just to point out any blemishes that caught my attention right away. Let's see here. As far as on the right fender, looked pretty clean, as well as on the hood. Windshield on this side looked like it was in good shape as well. Wipers, I'll be testing those a little later on. Didn't see any chips here on the lenses. Pretty straightforward. Grille was nice and secured. No issues picked up there. The gaps, let's take a quick look on the other side. Look pretty straight. Pushing back here a little bit, and then just double checking these bottom vents, make sure they're good. Just some little chipping here, which I think is to be expected, especially when the car is driven. Okay. Here on the left fender, just feels like some light scratches there. And moving on here. Got the front left rim. Didn't see any obvious signs of curb rash. I've got the tire size already, and it looks like it's a 275, 35, 20, and the manufacturer date on this one is 2017. Tread looks pretty good, and I'll see if I can get the shot of the brakes. Also, I got it with the camera. See if it comes out there. Moving on. Windshield looks good on this end here. I've already captured the numbers on the vent, and then there's the key remote. Didn't see any obvious rock chips or scratches here. Roof line looks pretty good. I can't get any meter readings because of the material on the panels, but I can start here. We got 7/1000 of an inch, 7.5. Corner of the door here, 5, 6, 4.5. and 5/1000 of an inch, 8/1000 of an inch, 7.5, 8.5, 7. Dropping down to the quarter panel, 6, 5, 4.5, and 6.5 of an inch. Looking at the rear rim, no sidewall damage. Just a little nick right there. Nothing else obvious is that really jumping out at me right now, but I still have to review the video and look at the pictures myself. 275, 35, 20s, and DOT number on this one here is around here somewhere. If I can read it upside down, I think that's a 2006, and you can see the cracking here between the treads. So yeah, these tires would need to get replaced. Here on the door, there's some chips here on the edge. Okay, moving on. Rear bumper, first thing that caught my attention, you can see where the bumper panel is protruding just somewhat here on the left side. And I'll show you a comparison right now to the right side. It's somewhat flush here. So rear bumper cover slightly off alignment. The lenses look good, and the glass appeared to be in decent shape, and I didn't see any breaks in the defroster lines. Okay. Oh, and then there was a blemish here as well. You can see a little bubbling and a scratch. Right. Looking here on the right side. Get some more readings while I'm here. 8.5, 7, 8.5, 17. So now we're getting some big numbers here. 19.7. So I'm not getting a reading here. Typically with a 19.7 meter reading, it's an indication of possible body filler. Okay, 9.5, 6, 7.5, and let me just continue on with the bottom door here. Okay, 17.5, 19, 19, 19.7. So we know something's gone on here on this side. Here on the outside mirror, left side looked good. Here on this one, you can see some scuff marks there. All right, moving on. Excuse me. Front rim, tires, good shape. And let me just push back here a little bit, give you a final exterior view. And moving on. I've had the engine running for a couple minutes now. It fires right up initially, but when I went to go restart it again, it was as if the battery was dead. So it took me like 2 or 3 attempts to finally get it to engage, and a low battery warning indicator light came on. I'm going to let it run for a good 10-15 minutes while I still work on the inspection, retest it, and then hopefully there's enough juice in there for me to do a battery test, because it's got to be fully charged in order for that test to work. I've already got the body stamping already. The coolant fluid was in good condition and properly filled. Try to get the shot of the belt in there, but space is really limited, so we'll see how it comes out in the camera. And I've also pulled out the oil filler area neck. This is make sure there's no gunk or buildup. Oil level was good on the dipstick, and got you the reading on the picture as well. Hydraulic fluid was in good shape, and the brake fluid, it's got that nice tan color. I have to review the pictures for the bolts. I always like to check for tampering there, but so far it sounds pretty good. The engine may sound a little noisier than what it actually is coming through on the video speakers, but coming from my end, it sounds pretty healthy and quiet. One final look, and let's get a quick look at the gauges. All right.